This is 3-Minute Beauty News, where I do exactly what it says on the tin. First story is that Estee Lauder has laid off about 7,000 people. If you don't know Estee Lauder from their eponymous name, you probably know a lot of the brands they own because there's a lot under that umbrella. Estee Lauder's sales were down 10% overall. That was during its Q3 2025 earnings call. Skincare was down 11%, hair care was down 10%, makeup was down 7%, and fragrance was down 1%. Can't say I'm surprised by this. Not just because of their price point, but also because of their branding. They are a long-standing brand and they've had trouble marketing to younger consumers for a while. I think when you've got a saturation of the beauty market and specifically makeup, you're gonna have to level up to compete, and it seems like they've just been relying on the same strategies. But I don't think that's gonna be enough for them anymore, especially when consumers have lower priced options to pick from. Our next bit of news is that Walmart beauty sales are increasing alongside TikTok Shop. Again, this is not one that I find surprising. Consumers recognize that there is great drugstore quality now and that they don't have to shell out for more expensive brands. Walmart's also a place a lot of people are already going for shopping. I can imagine Walmart is probably getting a lot of beauty sales just from people coming in, getting their groceries and taking a gander. Whereas if you go to Ulta or you go to Sephora, you're going for the express purpose of buying cosmetics. TikTok Shop also doesn't surprise me. I think part of that is because TikTok has pushed it so heavily and made sure that every 2 TikToks is a TikTok Shop. There's only so many times you can take in a message and ignore it. Eventually someone's likely to buy. And not only that, but they have a lot of these kind of pressure sales tactics of buy now, discount only available for insert time here, countdowns, etc., etc. I think we'll see TikTok Shop become an even more dominant voice in the beauty space. I like looking at a lot of these sales figures and whether or not companies are doing well, because I think they say a lot about the overall economy and what people's sentiments are. And a lot of people question constantly, are we in a recession? I think that even though a technical recession is defined as negative GDP growth, I find that to be an outdated measure. Same with our unemployment rates today. I think that the real unemployment rate is much more relevant for economic conditions. What's much more relevant to the everyday working person, whether in the US, UK, etc., is the cost of living crisis. And that's been happening for a while. So if you want to learn more about whether beauty can tell us if we're in a recession or not, or what it says about our economy, I actually have a longer video coming up on YouTube. Other than that, I will see you next week for another 3-Minute Beauty News.